So you should be. You're going to grab an egg now. So you technically should be able to have all the information on where exactly it comes from, or what farm. It can depend. It can actually variate from where you are from. Here, I would say that in the region, it's mostly our eggs. It can be our eggs or the eggs of the other producer that we have in the region. But for example, here, this chicken house has its own number. The other chicken house there has its own number, and the other one that we have, the other farm that we have, like the 28,000 chickens there, they have their own numbers as well. So each chicken houses are having the same, not the same, but different codes to know exactly where the eggs come from. So if there's anything happening, if there is some disease or salmonella that can be found in the eggs, well, they know exactly where it's coming from and they can trace it back to the source. Yeah, it's really detailed there. Ah, it's also used in Germany. Nice. Yeah, the eggs are directly sold at the producer small farm shop, exactly. Well, they don't date. Only the dates has to be on it. Okay. Yeah, it's quite detailed there. And it's actually one of the only product that has like all the traceability like that. Like you cannot trace your milk or your meat like that. The eggs is one of the only goods that you can have like a full traceability from it. I don't know if you've seen your code on your egg. You have a code on the carton? Well, maybe from there you could get it. But I thought that maybe not all the eggs are printed, but should have like few eggs in the dozen that should have a code printed on it. But like I say, I don't know if Ontario is working the same there, but I would have thought that Canadian standard would have been like kind of the same through the whole country there. But we might have some difference. So I think like for us it's like 2R2 or yeah, 2R1, 2R2. So this or 7. No, I don't recall exactly what number we have. But like the R is representing the first letter of the name of the company. So we have the Richard eggs. So we have the R there. Ça en fait de la ferraille, ben oui, ça c'est un peu le... C'est toutes des pièces de spare, ça. So these are spare parts. When I was talking about the bridge, like, and the pallets into the trucks, that's what it looks like. You got the big chain and you got the pallet here, and it's just going around and bringing the stuff on the back of my trailer, and then it's gonna be blown directly in the silo. Ben oui, c'est tout l'équipement qu'on a de spare ici. Là. On a des tuyaux, on a des vis, on a des casings pour les vis, on a des morceaux pour le séchoir. Ici, c'est des plates pour sécher le fumier. Donc, c'est pas l'idéal d'être placé comme ça, je te dirais. On voudrait peut-être avoir une meilleure classification de nos matériaux, si on peut dire, là, avoir un meilleur inventaire, mais là, ça a été mis là, puis un jour, on va le récupérer. Mais effectivement, c'est un endroit où ça a l'air d'être une dompe. Ah, exact, du rechange. Some spare parts. Ah, okay, not all the eggs. Well, if you're going to a market or to a farmer's market, like you said, these eggs are small farmers. They don't go through like a grading facility, so they don't print exactly on they don't print on the eggs. So that might explain why you don't have any prints on your eggs there. Because like you say, if you can have like 100, I think it's 100 or 150, like you said, chickens in your yard without having any quota. Over that, you need to buy some quota to be able to produce your eggs. So some small farmers are just having a few, like 100 chickens, and well, actually that does like 100 eggs per day, and you can actually sell them directly to the farmer's market. Yeah, exactly. They don't have, and normally like they don't even wash the eggs. They're probably gonna just pack them directly into your dozens. Well, that's my guess, because they're not equipped with all the system, all the grading system that we have. Ouais, chez vous aussi, ils impriment la date sur les œufs. Mais je pense qu'en Allemagne, Eliane Dwarf me disait que nous ici au Québec, c'est printer la date, mais c'est aussi printer le numéro du classificateur, puis le numéro du producteur. Donc ce poulailler-là a un numéro spécifique à lui. L'autre poulailler là-bas a un numéro spécifique à lui. Donc quand on fait les lots des œufs, donc on imprime le numéro de producteur, le numéro de classificateur, puis la date de péremption. Donc là, on a une traçabilité à 100% sur l'œuf. Yeah, so for those who are asking, like, what the fuck is saying, I'm just speaking French. So if you guys are speaking French in the chat, you can speak French. It's all good. The Lapinou is from France, so we often speak in French together. I can go with you guys after we're done with that. We can go into the grading facility. I can go show you what I mean by the printage on the eggs there. We're gonna wait for the truck to finish blowing. We're gonna go do a little spot check. I try to not be too close of the truck because it's really loud. That compartment should be empty. Yep. No. I've received some feed in my eyes now. Damn it. It's like having sand in your eyes. You know what? I think we're gonna go grab a machine. Gonna go get the empty buckets, bring them into the grading facility. Yeah, Alien, that's really good. Yeah, here I don't know why in North America we are kind of stupid. We wash the eggs, whereas there's a natural and protective layers that protects the chicks for its development for like at least 21 days. And when we wash it with hot water, and it removes this layer. And so without that protective layer, we need to refrigerate the eggs there. I think it's kind of loss of it's a lot of energy waste, because you need hot water to wash them, then you need like refrigerating units to cool them after that and keep them in your fridge. My eggs are coming directly from the chicken house, and I just leave it on the counter, and that's how it should be. But I have to say, for the food safety, technically you could eat your eggs raw here, and they are guaranteed to be free of any pathogen. Whereas when you're not washing your shell, you might still have some, well, you could have like some E. coli or some whatever like disease you could have there, could be harmful for humans. But it's pretty rare that I'm licking a shell myself, so and normally you crack your eggs and you cook them, so there's no problem for that, that's for sure. But yeah, effectively, it is kind of sad that we have to do that here. I know that in Europe, the whole Europe, your eggs are sitting right next to the tomato cans. They're not in the fridge, they're not being washed. The eggs that are too dirty, they're gonna go for transformation, and otherwise they're gonna have a little blower in the chicken house that's gonna blow on the egg to remove all the dust or the feathers that can be on it, and then they just pack it, which makes a lot of sense in my opinion. Well, I don't know if it's once you put the eggs into the fridge that destroy the protective layer. It's more like the washing of the eggs there in the process that destroy the layer. Exactly. Ouais, exactement, la Pinou. C'est exactement ça que j'étais en train d'expliquer. Là. Je disais que ici, là, nous, les standards canadiens pour la transformation des œufs, c'est pas vraiment une transformation, mais pour les œufs, on est obligé de les laver à l'eau chaude et savon alimentaire. Donc en lavant les œufs, on enlève la couche protectionnelle, la couche protectrice qui est naturellement formée autour de l'œuf pour protéger le poussin pendant 21 jours. Donc on enlève cette couche-là. Donc l'œuf devient poreux, devient vulnérable aux attaques externes des bactéries, par exemple. Donc on a besoin de réfrigérer nos œufs à cause de ça, parce qu'on n'a plus la couche protectionnelle autour de l'œuf. Oh yeah, you got a farmer that lets the chickens lay their eggs in greenhouse. That's nice. Well, I think most of the eggs that are being laid are clean. Some will be dirty, but most of the eggs are gonna be clean actually. Look, we have some eggs here. The eggs that comes from the belt here, they are like pretty much all clean there, you know? They're naturally clean. Some will have some dust like this one here. So just by blowing on it, you remove them. Well, that one has been cracked there, but it's gonna be discarded. But yeah, the eggs are naturally or mostly clean. So that's the chicken house here. I'm not gonna go there because I don't really have the my cell phone with me. Oh, the cell phone is in the sky in my machine here, and I did actually didn't want to go too much in the chicken house. But you can look at what it looks like. You see all the escalator. I don't know how you call it. Escalator probably. What's there? And the egg's gonna be brought to a conveyor here, and that's gonna go to a machine that's gonna pack the eggs into some racks. It's 30 egg racks. So that's how they're being picked up every day. So the chickens are laying in their cage, in their habitat. And the floor is kind of leaning with a small degree there, so all the eggs are gonna roll down, and they have like an egg saver. This brush here is gonna hold the eggs, and then once in a while this is gonna pull on the brush, and then the egg's gonna fall onto this little strap. And once every day we have to pick up the eggs, because you can see there's a lot of eggs already on the strap. But that's only one day, so imagine if you leave like 2-3 days. So what I'm doing right now, you're probably asking yourself, what the hell he's doing with these buckets? These are buckets of all the waste eggs, all the cracked eggs that didn't pass like the top 1 quality. So if the eggs is leaking, if it's cracked, we discard them. It's not good for consumption. So we discard them, and we actually gonna put the eggs onto the manure belt, and we're gonna dry the manure and the eggs with them, and they're gonna be kind of crushed all together, pelletized all together. So the eggs are going back in my field, and they're gonna act as a fertilizer. Yeah, there's some omelette on the side. I guess the machine has some problem in adjustment. I'm not very much into the chicken house, not taking care of that. It's kind of dusty environment, kind of allergic to dust, so I tend to keep away from there. You're per star. Thanks for the follow. That's a good thing there, to have the eggs sinking in the husk and you cannot pick them. That's really nice. Not the super chickens. Yeah, the automatization is really wild. So there's only one guy that's picking up 33,000 eggs today. And it takes him about 3-4 hours maybe. En français, ça donne quoi? Tout ce que j'ai dit, là, tu comprends rien à l'anglais, hein, là, puis nous. Non, mais j'expliquais un peu comment que les œufs sont pondus, comment ils sont transportés sur les courroies, comment ils sont transportés sur le convoyeur ensuite de ça pour aller se faire ramasser par une machine. Ça va être packé dans des 30 œufs. Donc 6 de haut, après ça c'est mis sur une palette pour après ça être mis dans un frigidaire en attente d'un camion qui vient de les chercher pour les amener ici pour qu'ils se fassent classer. C'est un peu ça que je disais. Puis là j'expliquais pourquoi qu'on avait des chaudières pleines d'œufs. Je crois que je te l'ai déjà expliqué ça, tous les rebuts qu'on a dans la classification des œufs. C'est trop technique. Désolé, je vais essayer de... Mais tu fais bien de le demander. Je peux faire un petit résumé en français aussi, là. Pas de problème. So I kind of want to go see something here, guys. So just to give you an idea what it looks like right here once the eggs are being like stored here. So these are the on-grade eggs. We're gonna go in the fridge. I'm gonna show you how many eggs we can have here. So that's the production there. So let's say the first row we have, so one row, one pallet like that, this is 48 bucks. Each box is 15,000. So it goes from here to here. So it's 4 bucks by 3, and there's 4 layers. So it's about, yeah, it's a lot of eggs per pallets there. And here we have like each cardboard that you see, these are all one single pallet. And when I was saying like the number, you see like right here it says 2R1, 2R2. That's from my chicken house right here. Here we have 7D2. So the 7D2 here, this is from another producer from the region here. So it's a different chicken house. So we know exactly where the eggs are coming from. And that gives, that's what I was talking about. Here you don't see on the eggs the print on the eggs because these are unwashed. They are not been graded yet. But the machine there is gonna take the eggs and it's gonna unpack all the eggs from all the crates here, put that in a conveyor, and you can see there's some eggs that are dirty here. So these eggs are gonna be cleaned. Most of the eggs are good there, but some have some shit on it. That's literally poop. So these eggs, I think in Europe, they will be sold directly for transformation. So they're gonna make like some cakes with that or whatever. And the clean one is gonna be directly packed, and they don't need to clean it. But here in North America, we clean all the eggs. So all the eggs gonna go through like a big washing machine there. And you wanted to see like some automatization. Well, here we have the start of the lane there. So we call it the loader. And what you see there, the blue thing there, that's a pneumatic arm that grabs actually 4 boxes at the same time. So this is 1 box. This right there, it's 1 box. So it grabs like 4 of them So like that, people here, because it's a loader. This is one of the hardest job that we had there, and like these pallets, they're gonna do about 22 pallets in one day. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 pallets in that row. So they're gonna do 3 rows here. So all the eggs that are packed here, that's 1 day production, just 1 day production here in the grading facility. So it goes really fast, and you put a lot of bucks. And we used to do that by hand. So somebody was just putting all the bucks one by one onto the conveyor here. So it was a really, really rough job. And now we have the robotic arm that helps a lot from doing that there. I'm not gonna go deeper into the grading facility. You guys are really up to. We can go maybe after lunch. We're gonna finish transporting these empty buckets. I'm gonna go see my truck if it's done blowing. And it's gonna be noon. Million. Yeah, that's a lot of eggs. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to try to close that door. Yeah, alright. Ouais, vos œufs sont bruns chez vous? Yeah, I know in Europe they have like brown eggs. Here it's mostly white eggs. You say why? Well, it's only like the chicken. We have white chickens to white eggs and brown chicken to brown eggs. But actually white chickens are slimmer, they're more productive, they take less room in their habitat, they eat less for the same for the eggs. So that's what we produce here. Yeah, doing that by hand is really hard there. Farmers market, yeah. If you guys are asking if there's any difference between a white egg and the brown eggs, the nutritive value of an egg is the same. Because the brown chicken is going to be fed the same feed as the white chicken, and that what makes the most of your difference there in your nutritive values of your eggs there. It's the alimentation. So brown eggs and white eggs are the same. They taste the same. They will be the same. And fuck, man, they didn't do their job here. Fuck it, man. I'm gonna tell them. Yeah, well, I think in the egg production, 99% of the eggs are the same. And depending on the species of which chickens you have, well, they will add up some pigmentation to their eggs there. And that's the only thing. They put pigmentation into the shell, and that makes the difference in color. And that's the only difference you're gonna see.